He says, Ma'or atem ba'olam, ir bnuya al hahar lo tuchal lihisater. You are light in the world. A city built on a mountain cannot be hidden. Verse 15. Lo yadliku ner lahasim oto b'makom nistar, shelo ta'ir, rak mesimim oto al hamenorah laha'ir lechol bnei habayit. They don't light a lamp to place it in a hidden place where it cannot give light. They only place it upon a menorah, lampstand, to give light for all the children of the house. And verse 16, Ken ya'ir me'ochem livnei chol adam, lehawatam ma'asechem hatovim, hameshubachot, umechabdot la'avichem shabashamayim. So too, your light will give light before every man to show them your good deeds that are praiseworthy or that give praise and honor your Father in heaven.
Now, the first three words.
Yeah.
The first three words can be the entire episode. I'm telling you, the first three words. So I want you to do me, and I know you got all your notes. You got notes and notes and notes. But Nehemia, before we get started, can we just deal with the first of the first three words?
Okay.
What is the first word? Now, when I see the word light, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking light. When you read that first word, what word do you see? What does it mean?
Ma'or. Ma'or is light, that which gives light or
that
sheds
which
light.
Gives light.
So this is actually an interesting distinction we see in Genesis 1. So in the first day, he said, Yehi or, which is Aleph Vav Resh, let there be light, Vayehi or, and there was light. And then on the fourth day, he said, let there be lights, but it's a different word for light. From the same root.
Yes.
Instead of or, it's Ma'or. And there it was plural, Me'orot. And then there's Ma'or HaGadol, Ma'or HaKaton, the big light and the little light. So the light of day 4 is the light giver, that's which sheds light, which gives light. And it's interesting. So what is the difference between the first day and the fourth day of creation? Right? In one of them, he says, let there be light. He makes light. And the other, on the fourth day, he makes light. So on the first day, what he creates is not a specific source of light, but just the entity of light, the concept of light, the physics substance called light. In fact, in some ancient Jewish commentator said it was this mystical light, the light that gave, a life to the world or something like this. And then some people said that light was the Torah. And then on the fourth day, he's making specific lights. He makes the sun, he makes the moon, he makes the stars. Now today we can say the moon doesn't actually produce light of its own. It reflects light of the sun and also light of the earth to some extent, but mostly of the sun. So Ma'or is that which gives light, and it can even be reflecting light, right? It doesn't have to be the source of light, it can be reflecting light. So when he says, you are light to the world, Ma'or atem ba'olam, or you are light in the world, he's saying you are the givers of light in the world.
Stop, Nehemia.
Yeah.
Find that word anywhere else in Hebrew Gospel of Matthew.
The word
You're
Ma'or.
not going to find it, Nehemia. Go ahead and search.
Is it unique to there?
It's unique. It's a unique, and listen, this is what I said. Now, while he's looking, folks, what I said, and this is what I love about our study process ahead of time. So we're looking at
that's it. Verses 14 and 16 have
the
Ma'or.
only time he uses this particular word is when he's talking about them. You are. And when you said the difference between light and being a light giver, kind of got me a little bit of excited. So this is what he's saying that they are right now. And what does that mean? If you said you're a light giver, and what I love about this passage, he not only gives information, he starts to give application. So we're going to find the application. But you are light in the world right now. What does that mean? What does it mean? I mean, so I'm a light giver in the world. What does that mean? What does that mean? Be back then, what would that mean?
So I think we know what it means by the context, by what it continues with, right? In other words, your people see what you do, and based on what they see that you do, you could be, we have this idea in the Torah where God says to Israel, you're going to be an example for the world. It could be a good example or a bad example. If you're a good example, people will look upon you and say, wow, what a wise nation.
Yes.
They must have a very wise God who gave them wise commandments. And if you're a bad example and God punishes you, you'll be it says, mashalu shnina, a proverb and a byword. People will look at you and say, wow, that's what happens when you sin against God. Right? So when he said to them to be a light to the world, he means to be a good example to the world. And the purpose of being a light isn't to be hidden, it's for people to see it. I feel like we've just completed the passage and we can end the episode.
Oh no, because it gets better. So we're going.
That's the money ball, right? That's the takeaway.
Right.
When he says to them, you're going to be a light, you are a light to the world, you have the purpose of your actions are seen by others, and it's your opportunity to do honor to God.